Oh, I can. Oh my gosh. You know what that's gonna do? That's gonna be really great because then I can go ahead and so I'm rambling, aren't I? So being able to go live on YouTube with just a small following wasn't available before. So that was part of my reason for going away from YouTube at the time that I did and just going to the Facebook is because I had to go through StreamYard to stream and it was kind of just like a hassle, right? So I'm just, you guys, I'm sorry. I've been doing readings all morning. Anyway, so I'm just learning, how to go live now on Facebook versus going through StreamYard. So bear with me as I learn all these new things, learning that I can actually zoom in like I can if it was a regular camera. You guys don't want to see me that close. Anyways, so that's really cool. You guys, I'm really excited about that. Learning new things every day. But right now what I'm going to do is welcome to the Earth element. All signs are collective for the Earth element, right? So we are going to do Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn in this reading right here. You guys, I hate it when people on camera keep playing with their hair, and so I'm sorry that I am actually have all the fans on. It's hot here in Florida today, even though it's raining, and so I have both of my fans on. So I actually wasn't going to light candles because look at this. Like it's just like they're dancing, and I like my flames to go straight up and down, but this kind of just helps me feel like the energy is moving to also improper grammar. Anyways, you guys, so I'm Kimber. If you haven't followed me before, I am just coming back to YouTube after about 2 years off of YouTube, so my following is really low. I really don't care. I'm still gonna make these videos for you guys. I know that we don't all get along with the same readers. We all have our style of what we like to listen to, and so I used to have moderators on this channel. I do not at this time. So you will see me in between signs scribble down my timestamps. And so I'll do that until I get moderators again in the room. But thank you for being here. I hope that you find something that helps you. I always believe that when we hear a message, whether it is literally for our sign or not, it is meant for us. And so if it's not your sign and you're drawn to watch it, find out where, like say this is Capricorn and you're not a Capricorn. Where does Capricorn fall in your chart? What's going on in your chart at this time in Capricorn, right? So there's always a message in there for you, whether you are specifically that sun sign. And I always watch for my sun, moon, and rising. Well, I used to. I don't watch other readers anymore so much. I do a couple. I have some. They're fun entertainment. Like I like Archer Astrology because he's just so joyful, and I just love the energy of like being in the room. Like not even talking to people necessarily. It's just like sometimes you just find that a reader is energy, right? I'm always connected straight up and down with Christ energy, and I believe in that. There are times when I know I'm a little out of balance, and I always try to realign myself. But sometimes for entertainment purposes, I do watch other readers. Just not so much. Like literally in the last 2 years, when I wasn't doing my YouTube channel, I wasn't even really watching a lot of other readers, which is. So Archer, I only started watching in the last 6 months or something. He's like, and I've only even started commenting on his videos or even followed him. Now I followed him across all social media platforms. Neither here nor there. I'm just saying that, like, there's Austin. I'll check in at Austin's every once in a while just to be like, because he was somebody that I watched as a, I want to say like a green reader. Like he knew what he was doing. He was still learning. He still is learning. Like, but his energy would fluctuate so easily. Like he used to do a lot of lives, and in the lives you could watch his energy color fluctuate from one to another depending on what was going on in the distractions in the live part of the video, right? So for me, I don't watch him so much anymore. I like to do my lives. I used to have moderators, so I didn't have to watch too much in what was going on. But right now, as I'm reestablishing my channel, trying to be cohesive with my Facebook channel, where I've spent all my focus for the last couple years, and where I do my weekly pick-up piles there. I go live there sometimes Saturday night, but usually on a Wednesday, to do free quick readings there. But I'm trying to combine the two channels, which I know is kind of confusing, as I'm Warrior Sisters of Light over here because of the way this channel was originally created. It was created so that I was going to work it with another woman, and she backed out. And that's fine. That's absolutely fine. It wasn't her path to follow at that time, but it was mine. It was mine to dip my toes in and be able to say, you know, I'll get back to this. When things got really rough in my life, I had to say, okay, I'm gonna have to put this on hold for a little while. I'll get back to this. And it was easier to do the Facebook channel and grow that following over the last 2 years from 5,000 to 41, right? I'm kind of at a lull over there where the algorithms have changed so much, where I used to be able to get 1,000 followers in a week. I can't even get 10. So, you know, I've decided that maybe it's time to come back over here. And, you know, kind of like how I couldn't do it over here, I moved my platform there. So I grew there, and then now I feel like I'm at a stagnation there, and it's not something I can actually, you know, personally completely fix myself, right? It's the algorithm. And so with that being said, now I've come back to YouTube, and happy to find out that YouTube has allowed us smaller channels, you know, fairness in putting out our work as well. So I'm super excited to be back and to be able to go live from the YouTube platform. So that makes me super excited to come back. It just makes everything like I almost feel like the angels are singing and saying, it's time, it's time. So here I am, I'm back, and we are going to do the earth signs today, you guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you for showing up whenever you show up. Whenever you see this message, it is meant for you. We will do a little bit of talk about the 9/9 portal. And so this video is going to be a little bit longer than the others because I've already gone on for 7 minutes about what I've gone on for. So the 9/9 portal, today is 9/9. We are actually on the 9/9 portal. We've seen the shadow period for the last 3 days coming into this. The 9/9 portal is all about releasing. It's about alchemizing, the final stages of alchemizing and healing, and being able to release those things that we don't want to take into the future with us. It's about releasing the things that, you know, are baggage around our ankles. Because we can't reach for tomorrow if our hands are full of yesterday, right? I love that saying, and that saying literally rings true in every single thing that we do. Every single day that we wake up, we have the choice to take yesterday with us or to leave it in the past where it belongs and train our eyes on today, the bigger picture, towards tomorrow and tomorrow's bigger picture, and so on and so forth, right? So today being the 9/9 portal, in numerology, 9 is the ending, whereas in tarot, 10 is the ending and 9 is that last push to get to the ending, right? So we're in the 9/9 portal. We will have a shadow period of 9 days after today to continue to heal, to release, to alchemize certain things, right? So with today being the 9/9 portal, 9 days, that's a huge grace period to be able to make some huge improvements in our life, to let a lot of things go, to be able to clear our focus, you know, empty out the suitcases so that we can start to focus on putting new things into our life goals, our life focuses and whatnot, right? So with that all being said, we are going to go ahead and start the collective reading for our earth signs. I saw somebody come in and they didn't say anything, so I was waiting to see if they were going to say something, and then they popped out. So that's fine. That's fine, you know. Sometimes you find out that you're in somewhere where you don't want to be, and a lot of people don't like lives. A lot of people do not like lives. You guys, my ear itches. I don't know. And there's got to be a wives' tale about that. But anyway, so we're going to start with Taurus. You guys, we are at 9. Let's just call it 10. let's call it 10. I spent 10 minutes talking, and that's more than I spent on any of my others. You guys, what I'm going to do first is I'm going to do a collective. I'm going to pull from 2 cards from the 4 spirits, and then oh, sorry, it's still up here. I just finished a live over on Facebook, and I had to take these cards off the table because they were specific to these readings that I'm doing here. But these are going to be the Wild Mystic. When we get to the Wild Mystic, I will probably read a few words from each of them from the book, only because I want to also get the artist's interpretation for them. But please, if you are familiar with tarot or you are familiar with the meanings of the cards and you see messages in there that you get messages that I'm not speaking to, that doesn't mean that's not your message. Go ahead and take the messages, put them down in the comments, share it with other, people who are Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo, right? So let's go ahead and start. For our collective, we need 2 cards for our earth signs. Oh, wow, okay. That is the first stutter I've had in all of my lives recently. So that's kind of cute. I like that. It almost just says that sometimes the answers are going to be a little bit harder or more difficult to understand. That doesn't mean that they are going to be wrong. It just means that, especially like if I'm having somebody read for me, their cards are going to stutter a lot. Their cards are going to flop all over the table. It's just one of those things, unless I give permission to my spirit guides to open me up to a reading, right? And then how far I want to open up to. So sometimes it's just that. When I do readings for myself, it definitely does not stutter. So let's go ahead and get your first 2. I'm going to put you down on the table, and then I'm going to see if I can zoom in just a little bit. I like that, you guys. I never realized how cool it was to be able to do readings on YouTube. Oh, sorry. Let's cut that one more time. All right, so I have your 2 4 spirit cards here. First off, you have Brave and Confident with Tiger Spirit. Make yourself stronger. Courage and confidence enable you to maintain your status and dignity in various situations. I like that for you. Tiger Spirit. Okay, so you got Tiger Spirit first here. We're going to see how this all plays in with your readings and with each signs. So let's see, is this not, there we go. That's what I want. Better. All right. And then you get Air Elemental for earth signs. Okay, Tiger is an earth spirit animal, but Air Elemental. Okay, aspirations. Let go of your worries and oh no, this is too funny for the 9-9 portal, you guys. Aspirations, let go of your worries and soar to new heights, harnessing the boundless power of your will. So we also have an eclipse coming up here towards the end of September. Oh, Mercury also entered Virgo today. But we have an eclipse showing up at the end of September. And with that eclipse coming at the end of September, it's more like a springboard, right? So all that baggage and stuff that you might be carrying around, if you can drop that extra baggage and that extra weight, that springboard's going to propel you much further forward if you think of it that way. Okay, so let's grab your Wild Mystic. I may have to turn on, let's see, I may not. Let's see where we go. Make yourself stronger. Courage and confidence enable you to maintain your status and dignity in various situations. Let go of your worry. Yeah, that's so definitely 9-9 portal, you guys. And we have the full moon coming up. Another opportunity. Plus you got the 9 days, right? Another opportunity to alchemize and release, the things that no longer serve us. So let's go ahead and see what, oh, I felt it. I felt something's coming right here. Oh, I love it. Okay, well, who was it that got this ram earlier? I think that might have been, wow, who was it? Aquarius, maybe? Might have got the ram. I think it might have been Aquarius, you guys. So either you may be dealing with an Aquarius as well, or an Aries, since it's the ram. But I like how this works. So with Brave and Confident, Tiger Spirit, make yourself stronger. Courage and confidence enable you to maintain your status and dignity in various situations, but you get the dragonfly, and the dragonfly portrays joy, right? So you get joy in a situation. Being brave and confident can induce the feelings of joy in your life, right? Because you're standing up, you're standing out, and that can bring a sense of self-relief, which also induces the feeling of joy, right? So let's go ahead and put that there. With aspirations, your air elemental, you get, and I'm going to show you that again because this is just a beautiful freaking card, you guys. Let's get the shine off of there, but it's a gorgeous card. Look at the colors. So blue and green could be very significant to you. It's a very blue and green. I know those are like some of my favorite colors. You guys, I don't do it on purpose, but I always dress in blue and green. But you get this here power card with the ram, right? And so what this could be, where aspirations, let go of your worries and soar to new heights, harnessing the boundless power of your will. This could be asking you to step up into a leadership position. If not, it's about working with somebody in a leadership position, right? Somebody in authority. So if there is somebody in authority that you look up to or who is a mentor to you, it could be working with them or knowing that somebody is about to step into your life and be that, or you for someone else. Okay, so let's go ahead and get your tarot cards and see what this is all about. We are going to start with, so that was the collective, you guys, and we are going to start with, where are we at? Taurus. Oh, we already started Taurus, you guys. See? Discombobulated, but Taurus. Let's go ahead and get yours. So the collective was 10. I know I got confused there, you guys. That's why I'm gonna try and not do the elements anymore going forward. That was the collective oracle reading. So at 1700, we're gonna start our Taurus. I'm sure once I get moderators in here again, I used to love my moderators keeping me on track because I go off on these other little things to say. Why do I feel like that had to be done? And then I forget where I'm at and what I'm doing. So forgive me for that, y'all. Oh my gosh, no way. This is beautiful. Okay. I love your cards. I don't even know what to say here right now. I just absolutely love your cards. So we know what we were talking about here, and then with our oracle cards for you, Taurus. But you show up here as the star card, right? You're in this energy of healing and or manifestation. Now, healing is manifestation, right? Because as you heal yourself or your past traumas or your past life traumas even, or even the traumas of those closest to you, as you heal those, you grow, you glow, you become the star, right? You are in a sense a wish fulfillment in and of yourself because you've healed yourself. And without, we don't think of it as a wish. We don't say, I wish I would heal, unless there are some people who may, with extenuating circumstances, but that's not usually what we wish for when we blow out the birthday candles, right? But this is one of those, it's like as you heal, your manifestations are going to come into fruition because you're healing these traumas or these past things that have kind of held you back, right? And so this 9-9 portal is very, very important to you. I do see the 9 of Pentacles in your recent energy, though. So with the 9 of Pentacles, it's kind of like saying you've been independent, or even you've been able to have enough to survive, right? Normally the 9 of Pentacles is the successful bachelor, bachelorette, blur signs and genders, but it's just, and it's definitely the Virgo card, but it's kind of saying, in your past, you've maybe not allowed yourself to lean on others, and I think that's something that you are going to get ready to change as you move forward, right? I think as the healing happens, you're going to be letting other people in, where it's going to bring you joy, right? It's going to help you be brave and confident. It's going to take being brave and confident to do some of this healing that you are finishing up. Like this, the star is happening because you're finishing it up. You're wrapping it up, right? Then you have the Six of Swords here as the energy that you're traveling into. Okay, so that's kind of letting go of baggage, right? You're going from, it doesn't have to be like chaotic, but it's a calmer place for you. It's a calmer mindset, or actually a calmer environment, because a lot of readers will say that this is talking about a move, right? You do not have to be moving for this to happen, but you also could be moving. It's a 50-50, chance. What is going on in your life? Do you need to be moving on from a job? Do you need to, move out of the place where you're residing at this time? Are you only renting a room and you want a home of your own or an apartment of your own, right? So it's just talking about moving on to something that is better suited to you, something calmer, something more relaxing and in line with your growth, right? You do have the Eight of Cups, so this is definitely about moving on from something, right? But when you move on from something, every ending is a new beginning, right? So in the Eight of Cups, this person is walking away from the cups, walking away from something that they lost taste for, right? That they finally saw where it wasn't getting them anywhere. So it's time to put those cups down, put them in the past and move on, move towards the sunlight, right? You see him moving towards the sunlight or the moonlight in this card, whatever it is you want to look at it as. Moving towards your star energy there. What is supporting the entire reading, and this is what's really, really super beautiful, really, really super beautiful, is the Empress. So the Empress is the energy supporting the entire reading for you, Taurus. You have this gorgeous Empress card here, right? And so nurturing yourself, others nurturing you, nurturing the environment that you live in, even if it's just having a salt lamp in your room to help quell depressive tendencies, just little things that you're doing to help heal yourself, right? Being able to find joy in letting others help you, or asking for that help, right? Being brave and confident, because I know it's really hard sometimes in our life as we're going through our healing journey, to ask others for help. It's saying from the universe right now, it is time. You will find joy in asking for help, and people will find joy in being able to help you get to the next step, right? I feel like this authority figure is not you per se in this reading, Taurus. I feel like this is somebody who can help you, right? And let go of those worries and soar to new heights, okay? Because your outcome and your advice card, outcome and advice here is the Knight of Swords, right? And with the Knight of Swords, that's literally finally being able to see clearly. He is the fastest moving knight in the deck, and he's like, I see where I need to go, I'm going to go do it. And it's kind of like clearing the fog out of your brain, the things that's held you back, being able to get over these little hurdles that felt like big walls to you, but they're truly just little things. And when you go forward in the direction of your dreams, or what sets your soul on fire, or where you feel like you truly need to be, literally everything's just going to open up and be like, it's going to be like the angels in the heavens singing for you, right? Like it's just going to be like, oh my gosh, why did I feel like that was going to be so difficult? It was so easy. I feel like you're literally going to be in the next month, by the end of September, going, oh my gosh, what was I so afraid of all my life? Or for the last whatever months or years or whatever. You're literally going to see so much clearer going forward. So this month of September, or even just the next 9 days, very super important to you. Definitely get out in nature and do a little bit of, meditation, or hug a tree, or go to the zoo, something. There's just something. Maybe you are seeing dragonflies or whatnot, but definitely there is something beautiful on the horizon for you, and I'm super excited for you. I don't feel like I need to pull any clarifiers. So Taurus, thank you for letting me read for you. I really, truly love your reading. I love your reading, especially in regards to, wow, that's funny, I have an upside down card. The 9-9 portal. That's funny, you have an upside down card here. Ace of Wands. I feel like that was there as another added message for you, the Ace of Wands. Again, you know, when you finally let go and trust in the universe, God, source, angels, spirit guides, whatever it is that you believe in, or all of the above, you know, when you finally surrender to the process, you are going to see a beautiful bounty in front of you. All right, Taurus, that is what I have for you. I think it's I forgot when I changed the timestamp for Taurus to the collective. I forgot to put your timestamp down, so I'll have to re-timestamp that. Let's see, what timestamp do we have? You guys, I can barely see. So we are at 26 for Virgo. 26. Again, to get the full depth of your reading, please watch the collective so you understand why I have these oracle cards here that you share with the other earth signs. But Virgo, we're going to go ahead and get your tarot cards now. Nice. Okay, we'll see what that's about there. Well, I like them. I do like them. Wow. You know what? This advice and final outcome card, I think it's like this might be the third or fourth sign that's gotten this in the exact same position. So that's very interesting that that's come out multiple times. You do have Justice at the bottom of the deck. What's below Justice? What is this Justice about? Justice, the Moon, uncovering, Wheel of Fortune. Are you kidding me? And the Emperor? Whatever it is, there's something there's something on the horizon that's definitely like good. It's turning in your favor. Finding this justice, this balance or whatever, uncovering this illusions and the stuff that's not being illuminated, getting the illumination from the Moon. The Wheel of Fortune starting here to work in your favor. The Emperor, I mean, come on. The Emperor literally, let's go back to the Emperor. Where'd he go? The Emperor is the same as this power card over here in your oracle. So with aspirations, let go of worries, soar to new heights, harnessing the boundless power of your will, and then getting the power card, which is the Ram card, is literally equal to getting the Emperor card. Okay, so that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. That's what's at the bottom of the deck there for you. I wanted to see what was at the bottom of the deck because this is what's showing up for you in your current energy, right? Now, this could be others involved in your energy that you are sharing energies with, sharing a life with, sharing, you know, whatever. There is the Death card. He was hidden. There's only supposed to be one card here, but you ended up with two. So I'm going to read them. I'm going to honor the cards and read them. But you also have the Six of Pentacles, right? So there may be a death to something. Again, we are on the 9-9 portal. This is where we release, where we surrender, where we let go of baggage, right? And we start to look forward to the future with a weight off of our shoulders, so to speak. Right? So you get the Six of Pentacles also in your energy. So I just feel like there's you're definitely going through a death, a rebirth, a transformation at this time. You have the Knight of Wands. So this could have been somebody that you were seeing, somebody who was in your energy that just, you know, like some people might look at this as somebody just wanted to have a good time. Maybe it was you just wanting to have a good time, not realizing that you would grow further into something else, right? Because you do have brave and confident, which says make yourself stronger. Courage and confidence enable you to maintain your status and dignity in various situations, along with your dragonfly card here that signifies joy, right? So when we look at the Six of Pentacles with the Death card, there is a new balance being restored, right? There's something where you're with this 9-9 portal. It's almost like you're gaining some kind of a mental clarity, even though none of these are swords. It's like you're gaining a mental clarity that, you know what, maybe it was your intuition that spoke this to you, and finally you woke up in the morning and you were like, aha, I understand. That wasn't working for me. This is no longer going to go with me into my future, right? Because when you decide that, when you look at your oracle cards here and you super hyper focus on what it is that you truly do want, and like if you were to super hyper focus on what you didn't want, you would literally cut it out. If you really gave as much thought to what you don't want, what doesn't serve you, what you don't need, you would drop it in like a hot potato, right? But we don't. We tend to just go, oh, I'll deal with that tomorrow. Oh, I'll deal with that tomorrow. I'll deal with that next week, right? Instead of being super hyper focused on getting rid of it, we're like, oh, I'll take care of it next full moon, right? You know, like we tend to say, okay, I'll just do it one more cycle. No, it's kind of like the universe is saying, now is the time for you to go ahead and step up to some kind of new level and move into a new position. You do get the 9 of Cups, though, in your near future. So the 9 of Cups in your near future is having more than enough, right? It's having more than enough. It's also considered a wish fulfillment, meaning like if you were feeling in a lack before, and you know, like say people who are sad and whatever, they overstimulate themselves with drugs or alcohol. I'm not saying you did, please don't take it that way. I'm using this as an example. It's just like saying maybe it was easier to stay in a certain state, feeling secure in the misery of it or whatever it was, versus moving into this new energy with that 6 of Pentacles going into the 9 of Cups. These two energies together are gorgeous. Gorgeous. So this is who you are, where you are, what you're doing right now. This is the energy that you are working with, right? You're going to move from the 6 of Pentacles into the 9 of Cups. That wish fulfillment, having more than enough, having plenty, right? And the 6 of Pentacles talks about balance, whereas in the fact that you have enough for you and still to be able to lend a hand or energy or whatever it is to another person, right? It's being able to handle your workload at work and yet still being able to help another coworker finish their projects as well. That's kind of what that 6 of Pentacles is, right? So then we go into the 7 of Pentacles, and I find this interesting following that 9 of Cups, that wish fulfillment, having more than enough. It's almost like you become apathetic to that which you have or what it took to get you there. So be mindful, you know, like when you start to feel like you're in this 9 of Cups, that wish fulfillment, it's kind of saying, you know, be thankful for what you have. Have an attitude of gratitude for what you have. Focus on what it is that makes you happy, that you have going on for you in your life, right? What's supporting the entire reading, oracle cards, tarot cards, and all, is the Ace of Cups. So this is a gift from God, Source, Universe, whatever it is you believe in, but this is a gift, right? This is a brand new beginning, brimming full, like your cup overfloweth, you know, it's that gift from the universe. All aces are gifts from the universe, from God, Source. God is the universe, God is Source, however you want to say it, Source is God, whatever, however you want to say it, that is a huge gift. It's kind of like that joy card there, you know, having the power and the joy together to move forward in some kind of direction that is in your best interest right here. your advice card, your outcome card is the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles talks about working in collaboration with others. Now, this doesn't have to be work. It doesn't have to be schooling in college. It could be in a family environment as well. But it's a collaboration of three, right? So working with the number 3, I feel like would be very beneficial to you, since it's in the advice to the final outcome, right? So working in threes, whether it's 3 people in your family, 3 people in a project, you know, call upon things in the power of 3 by 3, you know, like whatever it is that you believe in. Again, I don't judge anybody. We all have our craft that we work in a different way, but I do feel like there's something here with that 3 of Pentacles. It's a collaboration that is set to succeed and bring you so much joy, right? The endless power and will. So thank you so much, Taurus. This was actually a really cool reading. It was a little deeper than I thought it would go, but I have to read the cards and hear the messages from Spirit as I do. So thank you, Taurus, for letting me read for you. Let's see, we are on to our final sign, Capricorn. You guys, I finally made it through 12 signs today, so plus my live over on Facebook. So if you've made it this long into the video, and you I appreciate you. So let's see, where are we at? That is 35 for Capricorn. Again, if you didn't hear earlier, I am my own moderator at the moment, so I am doing my timestamps as I go through these. So if you see me stopping to write something down on the pad, that's all I'm doing, just so I don't have to go back and watch the video, because it takes 3 hours for YouTube to process a video for me to be able to go back and put the timestamps in. Whereas with StreamYard, I could go in and do it immediately or do it in the comments right away, but I can't even watch the video for the first 3 hours. So I don't know if it's going to be that way later on. I just know it's that way right now. So apologize. Capricorns, let's do your reading, okay? So if you need a refresher, if you haven't been here for the whole video, your oracle cards were pulled in the beginning in the collective oracle reading, right? And you share them with all the earth elements. So you have joy with the dragonfly. Dragonflies may be specific to you at this time. You have tiger spirit here, brave and confident, okay? And then you also have aspirations, the air elemental. And you have the ram with power. Okay, Aries energy there. So let's go ahead and pull your tarot. Oh, I like that. This is the perfect step it up reading. Oh my gosh, I love it. I can't even. You know what I'm gonna do? Let's with the bottom of the deck here. We have Justice, the Chariot, the Moon card. That moon has been out a lot. So we'll talk about the bottom of the deck when we get to your final advice and outcome card, okay? But I want to talk about what you have here on the table. First off, you show up here as the Three of Wands. You're experiencing things coming in a manifestation sense that you have put out a long time ago. So a journey back in the day when they sent out their merchant ships in the Two of Wands, they would go around the world. That would take years, right? And then they would come back. So this could be a long time manifestation or manifestations that you've been trying to manifest in at this time, but you are sitting in that energy of your ships are coming in. They're on the horizon, right? So not saying that they're knocking on your warehouse doors right now, but they are coming in, okay? In the recent past, the Five of Pentacles, that's that lack mindset, or, you know, it's Pentacles. It doesn't have to be a mindset even, right? Because it's not swords. So it's just like feeling left out in the cold. It's feeling like you didn't have enough, right? You're feeling like, I hope you weren't comparing yourself to the Joneses next door and going, because I don't have what they have, you know, I don't have enough, because that's a mindset too, right? It's just like feeling left out in the cold. But do you see how in this card they're rushing towards the light? It's like they know where they're at. They know they're out in the cold. It's almost like winter is coming, you know, and they know to get on the other side of the wall, right? So they're rushing towards the light. I see this, and this is in your recent past. This is just an energy, right? And it's coming out of that. It's kind of like you saying, you know what? I don't want to be here anymore. This is too cold. My jacket's too short. It's not warm enough. It's like saying, I don't want to be here anymore. I want to be on the other side of that wall where the light is, where the warmth is, right? And so in your immediate future, you have the Page of Pentacles. I love Page of Pentacles. This is probably one of my favorite pages of all the pages, because he's coming in. It's almost like he's handing off his pentacle to the Knight of Pentacles, who's going to go out into the field and plow it and, you know, make it prosper and grow. But he's a messenger, right? Pages are messengers, and this is a double earthbound messenger, because he's the Page of Pentacles, and Pentacles are earthbound, right? So it's something very materialistic, almost like with the Five of Pentacles, like you didn't have, or you maybe lost a job and felt like you didn't have, you know, what you were going to need to move forward. But with that Page of Pentacles, he's kind of saying, hey, now knock that off, you know, get out of your mind, because you jump straight from the Page of Pentacles into your outside influences, which is your Ten of Pentacles, right? I love this for you. The Page of Pentacles straight to the Ten of Pentacles. It's almost like saying this Three of Wands here, where he knows his ships are coming in. Those ships are carrying his legacy, things that he's going to leave on for many lifetimes to come, for him, his children, his grandchildren, you know, kind of situation. There's something coming in for you. It's very big, very important. You have, this is amazing. I just love your reading. I can't even. I'm just so happy with Capricorn reading. So supporting the entire reading, including your oracle cards up there at the beginning, you have the Six of Wands. That is a victory parade that this man is participating in. He is the victor of something over something, right? He is coming in with a huge win on his shoulders, and everybody down here, all of these people are celebrating him. And he's got that victory wreath right here on top of his wand. The Six of Wands talks about a victory over something, a victory over this Five of Pentacles, possibly a victory over, you know, being brave and confident. With the lion there, tiger. Make yourself stronger. Courage and confidence enable you to maintain your status and dignity in various situations, right? This guy who sent out his merchant ships had to have courage and confidence in the Two of Wands that he was going to have a reward come in for him, that he would one day see his ships on the horizon, right? I feel like you, especially with Pluto dipping back into Capricorn right now at 29 degrees. Remember, it's only going to stay here till November, but the shadow effect is going to last for 3 years. Pluto dipping back into Capricorn, a lot of people are like, oh, it's just that kiss, you know, he's going to leave a gift. Yes, it's his last chance to come in and go, let's clean it up. Let's figure it out. You know, Capricorn, I've been in your sign for 18 years. It's time to piss or get off the pot. I'm sorry to say it that way, you know. Like he's like, I've given you plenty of time, ample time. I see you wanting to come in from the cold. Let's do this together. Let's leave you a legacy with this Ten of Pentacles. Bring you this victory with the Six of Wands. And then it's kind of like, this is what stumped me. And this is why I went back into the bottom of the deck. But now you're going to see what I'm talking about. So your advice and final outcome is this Two of Pentacles. I almost feel like you're going to have more than enough and so much you don't know what to do with it, right? But remember the ships I told you that were coming in this Three of Wands that he saw on the horizon? There they are in that Two of Pentacles. 1, 2, 3, 4 ships coming in. And it's almost like, I have so much. What am I going to do? What am I going to do first? How am I going to... It's more of that feeling, right? And so originally I went over here and I saw the Justice card, I saw the Chariot, and I saw the Moon, right? And I was like, oh, what's going on? It doesn't really have a whole lot to do with this. I feel like the universe is coming in and saying, yes, justice is being done. Like, it's time for you to be able to breathe deeper, you know, understand and enjoy the life that you are being given. With this Chariot card here, it's like you're moving forward. And a lot of people say this is a card of moving. Some of you may be moving. It doesn't always mean that. You don't have the Six of Swords here, but you do. This can be a moving card, but it can also just be moving from one mindset into a better mindset, a healthier mindset, right? So also it's in regular tarot, these are sphinxes carrying the chariot, right? And in order to make the chariot move forward, the charioteer has to figure out the riddle of the sphinxes. When he solves the riddle, the sphinxes will get up and move, right? They will go forward in the direction of his dreams. So with that being said, putting that in context of your reading here, following your dreams, what is it that you truly want? Where do you no longer want to be? What doesn't serve you? 9/9 portal, let it go. You also have 9 days following, and then somewhere in there is that full moon. So you literally have a full moon coming up too, which always asks you to release. So you guys, this is a beautiful reading for Capricorn. I probably think this is one of the favorite ones I've ever done for a Capricorn because it is so beautiful and it literally walks you through all the steps. Be mindful, there may be somebody here with this power card. I don't feel like this is you getting so much power that you don't know what to do with it. I feel like there may be somebody who's willing to help you somewhere along the way, you know? Or maybe they're already helping you and maybe, you know, that's all it is for here. But there, I see joy with this dragonfly. You know, joy is yours. You have the 10 of Pentacles. You have this victory parade, right? Remember, your ships are coming in. You're going to have more than enough. And it's just talking about finding that balance, you know, like that work-life balance, you know, the happy balance, knowing where to put your time and attention once your ships do come in, right? And that you have the stuff that you need to have to, you know, for the victory, to leave a legacy of 10 Pentacles, you know, for your future generations. So lovely reading, Capricorn. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you to all my earth signs. I love you guys so much. Oh wow, I'm pretty close there, aren't I? There we go. So thank you again for being here. I will, going forward, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do individual lives. Now that I can do lives on YouTube, I'm going to do individual lives for each sign, and you will have your own collective oracle. You know, it won't be a collective oracle. You'll have your own oracle reading per sign, right? But I really did like how these turned out. They seem to go very well. It's just a little more confusing with me getting back into doing them this way. Since I've been doing them over on Facebook, I've just been doing pick a cards over there and then free live readings. So getting back into the basics of, of how I used to do them is going to be fun. Again, I don't have my angel decks that I used to have, because I used to do angel readings over here on YouTube. I don't have them. I do have an angels and auras. I may, you know, incorporate that into individual signs going forward. But thank you guys for being here. Thank you to all my earth signs if you watched all the way through. Remember, there's always something for you for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Some people say Mercury too. I think you're just getting a little too complicated at that point. So yeah, don't convolute it. Definitely, I think if you were to watch your signs, your moon sign is probably even more important than your sun sign. But to keep it simple, most people just watch their sun sign, and that's okay too, right? But if you do know your other placements, go ahead, feel free to watch them. I will get these timestamps up as soon as I can. The only one I'm missing is I didn't get Pisces earlier, so I still have to go back and watch Pisces. But I love you guys. Satnam, Satnam, thank you for being here and supporting me.